Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Vivian here. Welcome. I just got one of the fragrances from my wish list that I have been wanting for so long. I think it's going to be such a good transitional fragrance for me where the weather is still cold but the warmth is seeping through. Spring is coming and I just want to talk about it with you guys. Okay, let's get into the video. Alright guys, before we get into the fragrance, please be sure to subscribe if you've not done so already. We just reached 500. I think we're a little over now. So if you've not subscribed, please be sure to do so. If you love videos about fragrances, fashion, makeup, I am your girl. Please join the family, join the team. And for everyone who has already subscribed, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Alright guys, like I said, I have another fragrance from my wish list, and that is none other but Oud Satin Mood by Maison Kurkdjian. Guys, I have been wanting this for so long. For me, when it comes to bigger purchases like this, I have to really know that I want it. So I have had maybe like 3 or 4 samples of this that I've used and I have been obsessed with. That's why I put it on my wish list for this year. And I'm just so happy that, like, you know, one by one, I'm like getting these things off of my list. This fragrance, guys, first of all, look at the box. It just gives like royal vibes. Like, this is like, it's just so absolutely stunning. It is just such a beautiful box, and I'm going to unbox it. So guys, this is like one of my favorite perfumers, Kurkdjian. So if you don't know about Baccarat Rouge, this is the perfumer for Baccarat Rouge. This is the perfume house, and Kurkdjian, he's just such a genius. I know a lot of people are obsessed with Baccarat. Trust me, that was my first niche purchase, and I love it, especially the extrait version. But I'm just so happy that he has so many other fragrances that you can fall in love with that are just as good as Baccarat, especially like if you're sick of that and you want something new. I would definitely check out his other fragrances. And I would say that Oud Satin Mood is literally one of his like best fragrances. And this comes in the Eau de Parfum, but you can also get the extrait version, which just, it's like a stronger version. I prefer this personally. I'm just so excited. Let's open the box. So with niche brands, you're never going to get just like a normal bottle in a box. It's just, it always looks a little bit extra, and I love that. And it's like the classic Maison Kurkdjian bottle. So Kurkdjian has actually come out with a lot of oud fragrances for his line. I think some of them have been discontinued, but this one is still here. So this is the Satin Mood. He has the Silk Mood, and then he has the regular oud. And he has the extrait version of this one. So right now, I believe he has 4 oud fragrances that you can try out if you want to. All right, guys, let's spray the fragrance. It's like immediately yes. Immediately yes. Let's go over the notes. All right, so for the notes, we have rose, oud, vanilla, amber, violet, and benzoin. Guys, immediately yes. Now, if you don't know what oud smells like, it is kind of like an airy, woody type of essence, okay? It's very, I don't want to say heavy because I do think it's still airy, but it's strong. It's a strong scent that some fragrances have. A lot of Arabic fragrances are known to have like heavy oud, but I like this fragrance because it's not too oudy. So it is an oud fragrance, but that rose, it's basically an oud and rose fragrance. Like, those are the 2 most prominent notes. And I really think the rose really helps feminize the oud a bit more, because I think oud can be sometimes a little bit too masculine, a little bit too strong. And of course, this is a niche fragrance. Kurkdjian is an amazing perfumer. This is a very strong fragrance. It's very beautiful. It smells like luxury. I think that's the first thing that comes to mind. It just smells like luxury. So it does have that woody essence that I really like, but it's not just like a woody fragrance. It has so many layers, guys. As I keep sniffing this, it's literally, I'm like blown away because that oudiness is there. I think the oud is what makes this fragrance really stand out to me, because it doesn't just smell like a normal fragrance. It smells like something else. Like, you're not going to smell this on everyone, is my point. You know what I'm saying? It just smells like it's from another world. It smells like a sweet, jammy rose. So that slight woodiness is there, but that sweetness of the rose really comes in and it really does a number. Like, ooh. So guys, as it dries down, it gets a little bit more creamy, a little bit, not really creamy, but like powdery, like just kind of a little bit softer because of that vanilla, which I love, and it gets ambery, and I really love that, but that sweetness is still there. So one thing that stands out to me with this fragrance is that it's very airy. Like, it has a lot of rich notes, like the benzoin, the amber, the vanilla, but it still has an airiness, which is why I think it's perfect for this weather, because it's still kind of cool, but spring is coming. It's going to get warmer, but you can still wear this in warmer weather and it won't feel so thick because it's airy, and it smells rich. And when it gets too hot, like in the summertime, you should definitely try wearing this like at nighttime, because it's going to be sexy and it's going to become more intoxicating. Love this fragrance. All right guys, let's talk about the longevity of this fragrance. So I wore this when I had the sample to a gala, and when I entered the event space, I was going to put my coat away and my friend was like standing kind of far away from me. So when I was done with my coat, I went to go and say hi to him, and he was like, how do you make your fragrance like project so loudly? Mind you, I had a little sample that I like sprayed on myself. I did not spray a lot, and when I walked in the room, he could smell me. That's the type of projection I want. So the projection is literally 10 out of 10. I love it. Okay, let's talk about the longevity of this fragrance. I would say you can get a solid 8 hours out of this fragrance. It is a beautiful, strong, thick fragrance. Okay, you don't even have to spray a lot, and you guys know me, I love to spray a lot, but this is just such a strong fragrance. You don't want to overdo it, but it's going to last you all day. So again, the longevity, 10 out of 10, period. All right, let's talk about compliments. Is this a compliment getter? Sweetie, if it wasn't a compliment getter, I wouldn't have gotten it, okay? Because when I had the sample, I got compliments on this fragrance. And then today, my first day with a full-size bottle, my first day, I got, I think maybe 3 or 4 compliments. You're gonna get compliments. And even if you don't, you're gonna love this fragrance so much. Compliments won't even matter, okay? All right, let's talk about the type of outfits you can wear with this fragrance. So it is a unisex fragrance. I do think it leans a little bit more feminine, but it's just such a sexy, luxurious fragrance. It smells, you're just gonna smell rich. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, you're gonna smell elevated. So if you go to a gala, some type of special event, a wedding, like this would be great to wear. It's a compliment getter, like I told you. So wherever you wear it, you're going to get compliments. Today I wore it with like a preppy look. I'm gonna enter a picture of like what I wore, but like, you know, I've been dressing just more preppy lately. I don't know what's going on with me, but I just have like a simple, very classy, preppy look. So this is a very stylish, very sexy, very like, it just very wealthy smelling type of fragrance. So I think when you wear it, you should go in that type of like flow. I don't see myself in sweats wearing this fragrance, is my point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels special. Like, you know, you want to look good when you wear this. You don't have to wear a ball gown or anything, but like, you want to feel like, ooh, I look good. Like, I look elevated. It is a very elevated fragrance. So if you need one of those fragrances in your collection, this is definitely going to be something you need to try. So just preppy, sexy, date night, dressed up type of vibe, okay? All right, guys, that is all I had for you with Oud Satin Mood. I'm just so happy that I am marking things off of my wish list because I have been wanting this for so long, and I was just so convinced that I had to get it. So I got it, and I am loving it so far. So let me know if you give this a smell, if you've ever smelled it. Let me know. I'm gonna put links down below of where you guys can get samples if you don't live next to a Saks or like a Neiman Marcus and you can't go in and smell. You can just buy a sample online for like $10 or something, or $5 I think sometimes, and you'll be able to smell this to see if it's your vibe. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for 500 subscribers. I love you guys so much. Please be sure to like this video, and always, I will see you guys next week. Love you guys. Bye.